Good morning. Welcome back to Kids Gardening with Liz. I'm Liz and I'm here at the Arroyo High School Farm Lab, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about climate change and food and how closely they are connected. So there are a lot of things we can do in our day-to-day life to reduce our carbon footprint. Your carbon footprint is how much carbon you're producing in your day-to-day life. So that could be how you get to and from school and or work every day, how much you use your air conditioning, where your heat comes from, or where you're getting your food from, and what types of food that you're eating. So to reduce our carbon footprint in terms of our food systems, what we can focus on is getting food locally and food that's in season. So let's say you want to buy a watermelon in December. Most likely that watermelon is getting shipped from the southern hemisphere. So it had to travel on a plane and probably a train and then finally a truck all to get to your grocery store. But if you're buying a watermelon in the summer, it's most likely grown at a local farm in Southern California and only had to travel on a truck to get to the grocery store instead of all those other modes of transportation. When you're buying produce in season locally, it will also have higher nutrients because it will have stayed on the vine longer, as opposed to things being shipped around the world tend to get picked before they're fully ripe so that they ripen in transportation. But then you're not getting as much nutrients in the vegetable. So that's helping your body and also your carbon footprint. Another thing we can do is either growing food locally or paying attention to our local farmers markets. So finding your local farmers market, joining a CSA or community supported agriculture, and or growing vegetables at home. Even if you live in an apartment, you can grow things vertically on walls. You can put things in pots. You can get very creative about growing vegetables in small urban spaces. And the last thing that you can do is reduce your overall meat consumption. It's no secret that industrial farmed beef in the United States and in some other countries is a big contributor to climate change, not only because of methane produced from the actual animals themselves, but also in terms of clear-cutting forests to make room for cattle grazing and other sources like this. So in terms of overall carbon footprint, a vegetarian diet uses about half the amount of carbon to survive as someone who's eating meat. So if you can cut down on your overall meat consumption, you could cut your carbon footprint in a quarter or even into a half, depending on how much you cut back. So I hope these little tidbits help you understand about food and how food and the climate crisis are very closely connected, and the little things that you can do in your day-to-day life to help reduce your overall carbon footprint and show companies and the government and these large industrial farmers how important this is to us and that we do really want to make a change. If you have more questions, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information and videos, or you can reach out to us through our website, EcoUrbanGardens.org. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.